Battlefield Podcast.
Hi everybody, Ola aka ChalkOne here, and I wanted to give you a bit of an overview of my setup, the recording and streaming setup in particular. I'm kind of working this video handheld with the webcam, so I'm hoping it won't be too shaky, but I'll give you a quick overview of how things are set up here on my desk first. So we'll zoom way out, and you can see there's a window. So there's some natural light, even though it is mostly blocked off by that air conditioner. But trust me, I could not survive the summer here if I didn't have that. Lots of Lego. You've seen that before. My two monitors, I got they're both 24 inches, even though one on the right looks larger. It does have a larger resolution, but it's just older. Here you can see my coffee mug. The new Xbox 360 sitting there. On top of that is the router modem thing that makes the internet happen. I got a little Zen garden. For those moments when I need to chill the fuck out, I'll rake it or something. So yeah, the two monitors right now, it's a little bit hard to tell, but on the one side, on the right, you can actually see that that's where I'm recording. But basically, down here, we have got, this is where the magic happens on the floor. There's the two computers. On the left, this is the old computer. This is the one that is now my streaming / recording computer. It's an i5, an older version. And then on the right, I like simple cases. I love this case. It's awesome. This is the new i7 with the all the good stuff inside of it that does all the nice gaming things. And then two keyboards, and two mice, which sometimes causes me to get confused, and I end up typing in the wrong one when I'm using both computers, but that just happens. The other thing that's over here, let me see if I can swing it into view, is my microphone. This is very important for podcasting, but also for some of the commentaries when audio quality matters. I'm not using it right now because I need to be more mobile, so I'm just using my Logitech G35 headset. Okay, I'm not going to go through all the cable mess because, to be honest, there's a bit of a view of what the cables look like. Not great. But I honestly, I've given up on trying to organize cables. Fuck that. Way too much effort. So the short version of this is that right now, this screen here that we're looking at is the gaming computer. We'll call it the gaming computer. It is connected to the streaming computer via HDMI. So the gaming computer, HDMI out of the graphics card into the streaming computer, which again, remember, that box right there. And then pass through into the monitor. So when I'm using this, you can see I'm rendering some video right now for a new show that we're doing for TAC Ops. And it basically, there's no performance loss whatsoever because I'm never recording or streaming on the gaming computer at all. On the streaming PC, this should look familiar. This little window right there is actually an image of what's there. See? Same thing. See? So basically, that is the AverMedia software that lets me record with the push of a button. Actually, this puck here is supposed to be lit up red. It's not. Sometimes it doesn't. But the nice thing is, oh, look at all the dust. The nice thing is that when I push that button, it starts recording. When I push it again, it stops recording. This is also how I would use it to stream. Even though I have this signal fed into OBS, which you can see I'm running OBS right now. That's trippy to record this because OBS is kind of nice for recording webcams as well. So that's how that works. Basically, it's a fairly simple setup, even though there's a shit ton of cables back there. But the idea is that the gaming computer is basically connected to the streaming computer as if it was a monitor. The gaming computer is not even aware that anything's being recorded, streamed, anything like that. All it's doing is pushing its video signal out of the graphics card and then through the streaming computer back into my monitor. So it's really, really slick, which is why there's no performance loss whatsoever on the streaming, on the gaming computer. And the streaming computer, all it is doing is basically capturing a video signal and broadcasting it out through OBS or saving it into a really nice high-quality video file. Once I've recorded something, in the case of recording and not just streaming, I then copy the video file over to the gaming PC, and you may wonder why I'm doing that. The reason I'm doing that is because it is more powerful and it is able to render faster than my streaming PC is. So this is just to save me time. Plus, I don't know, that way I don't need to have both computers running all the time. It does get hot in here with both of them running at once. Plus, it preserves some energy, I guess. So it's kind of a nice setup. Now, for when I'm playing, streaming, or recording off the consoles, and this is just the Xbox sitting here, the PS3 is behind me, I would usually place it right there when I need it. But it works the same way. I just have to basically unplug the gaming computer from the streaming computer and plug the HDMI cable into the back of the Xbox or the PS3. And then it does the same thing. So it's really nice. It's really simple. There is more cables involved, obviously a lot more hardware involved, but for performance and quality of streams and recorded video, which I hope that you guys have noticed, it does make a big difference. It makes it really, really slick, and I love it. Yeah, so I don't know if there's any questions that you have, leave them in the comments. I'll try to answer them. I try to cover what I could think of that might be of interest. I do have a messed up diagram that I'll throw up on the screen. And I actually had to make a diagram of all the video cables because both of these monitors are hooked up to both of my PCs at the same time, and I just used the source inputs. In fact, if I change this one, and then move the mouse, come on. Oh no, yeah, look. I got display profiles just so that I can freaking remember what goes where. It gets so confusing, but basically I can drive both monitors. See, look, now the second screen is the second screen on the gaming PC. So both PCs hooked up to both monitors. I can have dual monitors on both of them, and I can then switch back and forth with the source button on either monitor. So there is a bit of a there's a lot of cables back there, which is why I don't want to show you. But it's slick. So any questions, leave them in the comments, and thank you very much for watching.